What's this? Unfinished letter. Let's look at it and then read. Well, wasn't that constructive?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady
Wedding?
Marjorie is
What?
proving to be quite popular throughout the city.
Huh.
I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Dad and brother dead. Oh, not good. Not good. Oh, hey, dusty old tome. Oh, it must be magic. It's a magic tome. Naturally.
Wonders made by man.
Oh.
Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Really? Oh, crap. Sensitive area.
Hope to see them all someday.
Sensitive. Oh. Oh. Totally oblivious. Totally oblivious. What is this? Coal brazier? That's how you pronounce it, right? Brazier? I'm totally mispronouncing it. Whoa, what's with the door? What's with the door? Oh, wait, it's in focus. Never mind, it was just out of focus. That's all I can do, I can just look at the cold brazier. Oh, wait, no, everything is out of focus. What's this? Letter from Mother. Wait, that's plot advancement. Window first.
King's Landing.
Yes.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
I think it was overcast. Well, let's read. Let's read this letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She
Really?
is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Indeed. Who's this Lady Marjorie? Door's out of focus again. Well, let's go get the door. Hey, door. Oh, I teleported.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
That looks like me. Nah, I don't see
No, it's
a
fine.
problem.
Come in.
What's up? Oh, I see. Oh, you're putting coal in the brazier. You're a coal boy.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright?
Am I all what?
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather
I'd
upset.
rather not say.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Okay, now he looks like
Sorry,
me.
If you can, Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
I want to take off my glasses so I can show how much I look like him, but... Okay, you know what? I might be... No, other way.
Work for Lady Marjorie?
Yeah, I look like him. I kind of look like him. If I was like cold-listed and...
But it seems like you do.
I'm a
I'm
handmaiden.
her handmaiden.
That's
I
what
think that's
thought.
me.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
We are?
I saw
Well,
you
hey, I
walking
guess we
just this
are.
morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Ah!
Cersei.
Knowledgeable. But who's Cersei?
They appear
Who's
to be
Cersei?
having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
You were eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester.
House Forrester?
House Forrester? What about saying the exact same thing at the same time?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a cold boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Oh no, my hair is parted the wrong way.
See and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Nah, still not working.
Good night, milady.
Good night? The sun is still out. What are you saying good night for? Oh, it must be like, Iceland in the winter. The sun never sets, actually. It's an interesting fact. Who are you?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come.
You have some
Let's discuss.
funky hair. What is up with your hair? It's like Phoenix right sides and oh, that's
From
how
the
it's
day you
styled.
arrived in Highgarden, I thought
Okay.
of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
A dear friend, in fact.
Ugh,
Thank
emergency
you,
back.
lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel
Oh.
your pain as if it were my own.
Oh.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My
And
mother
your
wrote me.
whole family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Oh,
You must
awesome.
understand
Who
there are limits
are
to what
you?
I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
You're going to be
A
what?
handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark.
Oh.
It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei
Ooh.
herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Oh. I heard about that.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
A what?
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands
didn't
an
like it.
audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
I've nothing to
Cannot
apologize
afford
for.
any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her.
Okay.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
So lie straight to her face. I am a really bad liar.
Deceive us.
I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all. You're creepy.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
So, deception. I was never good
Good
at
luck.
that. Yeah, I'll need it. I am terrible at deception. Descendant of a... I have terrible deception skills. I have no art of deception. Oh, do I gotta use my
You
left
can
stick to
do
move?
this.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, now I do it, okay. Just going forward. Hey! How you doing? Okay, that's great. Hey, you guys! Oh, wait.
Ah,
You
Lady
have a big
Marjorie.
head.
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Wait, who are you?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Oh, that dude! Oh my goodness!
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira.
That's the
of
crazy
House
throne.
Forrester.
That's a crazy, insane throne! Bow my head.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester
I
is a
show
northern
respect.
house loyal to the king.
Yes.
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Wait, you're a biscuit,
Is your
aren't you?
family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Our loyalty never
Forrester's
wavers.
loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
What makes you say that? They are not traitors.
They are noble, not traitors, Your Grace.
Oh, you northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for your proper place.
Lady Mira is northern, Your Grace, and new to King's Landing and its politics.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to say. I told you I was
Your
terrible at
Grace.
deception.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
No.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
Oh man.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Many desire our
Our talent is unrivaled,
the...
Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes, what you said.
And exceeded only by your lack of humility. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate
That throne right
to
there?
see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Rhaenyra Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
No, I won't judge her.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Yes!
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Yes, thank you. I'm tired of beating around the
Loyalty is
bush.
such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Your
Who
point?
knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only
Okay.
assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to... And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure
Oh.
she
The
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I won't be
My
conflicted.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Very well. If that's the case... Honestly, this one.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Your point?
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The
Huh?
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl,
Naturally.
but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Who are you, by the way?
I'll walk you out. This
Well, that's
may
nice
come
of
as
you.
a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Really?
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Huh, truly.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei,
Yeah.
she will not soon forget what you said.
Well, she's a burnt brisket.
It was quite the first impression.
I wasn't trying to
Found
please
it all
Cersei,
highly
yeah.
entertaining. It certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I wasn't trying to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone.
Yep, even the
My
gods who are
sister
now
and
not
I
looking at me.
have our differences.
Oh.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must
I
find
like
our
you,
amusements
mate.
where we can. She threatened to give your Ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are
What
you
are you
suggesting?
suggesting?
Are you suggesting an
I suppose the crown
underhanded
could
deal?
be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
No, I'm
may
afraid
be
I
far too dangerous.
can't.
In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
Unless the
I
neighbors
admire
me
your
directly.
discretion.
No.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Who?
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good
Good
night,
night.
Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be
I
a
figured
nest
that
of
out.
vipers to the uninitiated.
Uninitiated, does that mean taken off of ready status? Into an unready status? I'm confused. Very confused. Oh well.
Mira,
Hey!
I was worried.
It's you. Who are you?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
Ah,
It
it
went
went
well.
well.
Really?
Actually.
That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
I mean, I think it went
Lady
well.
Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
9th-born son?
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Are you talking dirty?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm
Who?
told he has a paramour.
Well, put it back.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might be
This is
future
where
husbands.
and this is where it comes out that I'm extremely sheltered.
Marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Who's Joffrey?
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is
I don't
more
really
than
want
you
to
can
be
say
queen.
for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter.
A what?
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even
Which
allow you to be my
is-
handmaiden.
Of course, assuming
Let's
you become
see,
queen.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Who?
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
I told you to put that back.
Well,
Sorry, my
I'm
lady.
sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Oh.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
Hmm.
The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
I suppose that's
I'm
natural.
just glad it's over.
What's over?
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Hmm.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Oh.
I fear it will only
Perceive?
get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Agreed.
Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. I just said so.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
I gotta ask her for help. It's what the letter said. I'm shooting my word.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Very well, Sarah may stay.
Go on. Ask.
My mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
Even
I
if
know
it's false.
It's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request. Especially now.
What if you were to forage
I
it?
wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned
is that
Lady
dire.
Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I don't know,
Silence.
Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear, Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you.
I'm not afraid of her.
And Lady Marjorie, as no
The
one
scent
else
of a
does,
burnt brisket?
not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so
Oh,
urgent.
backtrack.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you.
Fan, flap,
I will send a raven to my
jacking-tastic. Of course, if it goes no, can I still try my forgery idea? Would that work? Oh, another story. We're never getting to the end of this episode. Kings Road, Wolf's Wood. Oh, hey! It's a little guy! Pitchfork! Whoa, horse! No, horse! Oh, descendant of a... So much for the horse. What are they shouting?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Who are you?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Who's that dude?
What was that?
Nothing.
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There.
You heard nothing. You
Hear that?
heard nothing. You heard nothing.
I know I heard something.
Stay still. Ambush.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, I made the right choice. You heard nothing. Oh. My crap jacks, that was close. Oh. Oh. Is he dead or is he okay? Are you dead? Are you dead, mate? I hope you're still gym smashing dandy, eh? How you doing? You doing alright? You doing good? You doing okay? Or are you mother of holy? Well, that's not okay at all, is it? Holy crapjacks! Oh, a sparring ring! Ooh, I'd like to spar. Learn how to wield a sword? This is the intellectual, isn't it?
Lord
Yeah.
Ethan,
Yellow!
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Aye.
But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you.
That's a lot of generations.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house.
The Tall?
And your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold,
Oh,
who
the
seized
Bold.
back the river valley from the White Hills.
Ooh, impressive.
They call my father.
Lord Gregor the Good.
Gregor the Good. I don't seem very
He was
impressed.
fair and wise, and as the new Lord.
That
These were your
was the
father's
most
people to lead and
inspirational
protect,
line ever.
and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Who's that dude?
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done
Who are
nothing
you?
wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Me.
Who is this man? Who is this dude?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Ramsay Snow is coming. You think these men are enough to protect us from him? This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Oh,
I
shut
am
up.
a thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Why would you steal them?
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
But why
Yes,
2
my lord.
shields?
I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true.
But 2 shields.
They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit the crime?
Most of us wouldn't
Actually,
live
just
to
calm
see it.
yourself. Calm yourself.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
Oh, shut up.
You'll
Thank
address
you.
him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.